Foreign correspondent Mike Amor joins us now live from Downing Street, and for more on Margaret Thatcher's influence, we're joined in the studio by pop culture and style commentator Melissa Hoyer. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Mike, we're going to start with you. In death as in life, Margaret Thatcher is loved and loathed, it does appear. So are the Brits in mourning or celebrating today? We've seen various scenes of both.
Yeah, Kylie and Larry, good morning. Yeah, a bit of both, to be honest. We've seen politicians lining up today to pay tribute again to Margaret Thatcher. You mentioned flags at half-staff here at Westminster, Downing Street and also at Buckingham Palace. But as unpalatable as it may be, there are many Britons who actually celebrated last night at Margaret Thatcher's passing and plan to do so again when they hold her funeral a week from Wednesday, your time. It may seem unpalatable, but I guess that's the debate that's always going to surround the legacy of Margaret Thatcher.
Mike, of course, much has been written already, but the next generation, how will history reflect the life and times of Margaret Thatcher, do you think?
Yeah, it depends on who you talk to. Those who like Margaret Thatcher and what she stood for say that she rebuilt Britain's economy that had stagnated badly after the Second World War. But also those who are not in favour and certainly didn't like her, those who are celebrating now, say that she destroyed communities and caused social divide, destroyed communities when she closed coal mines. Again, something that's going to be heavily debated long after her passing.
And the Queen has made a statement. I mean, she was known to have a few clashes with the late Baroness. Mike?
Yeah, the fact that the Queen has said that she plans to go to the funeral next Wednesday is a statement in itself. It had long been said that the two had a frosty relationship when Margaret Thatcher was in power. They met every week, and it was said that the Queen felt uncomfortable with the social divide caused by her policies. But the Queen has only been to the funeral of one other British Prime Minister, that of Winston Churchill, almost 50 years ago. That probably says a lot about their relationship.
Mike, tell us about the funeral plans. It's sort of the state funeral you have when you're not having a state funeral, is that right?
Yeah. It's a bit like a Clayton state funeral.
Right.
It will certainly feel like it, look like it. Margaret Thatcher's coffin will be taken to Westminster, the House of Parliament, the day before the funeral. It will rest there overnight. Then it will be taken to another chapel and transferred to a horse-drawn gun carriage and taken in procession to St Paul's Cathedral. Soldiers will line the streets in full military honour, very similar to what we saw Princess Diana's funeral. Of course, they'll hold the funeral at St Paul's Cathedral. The Queen and other world leaders will be there, and then there will be a private cremation after that.